Stephen, I can tell that you are very hungry. I'm going to teach you to cook yourself something for dinner. I want you to listen closely because you need to learn to cook for yourself. You need to be able to cook for yourself in case there's ever a time when there's nobody else around to cook for you. In order to learn how to properly make your favorite food, cornflake crumb chicken, you will need to listen to the steps and watch my demonstration carefully. If you listen closely and watch me during this lesson, you will be rewarded by earning a delicious meal. Please listen while I review some important skills you will need to make this dish. Again, listen carefully. How do I expect you to listen?
Carefully.
Perfect. Should you be watching my demonstration?
Yes.
Excellent job. Now, can you remember where we keep the butter and milk?
In the fridge.
That's right. Can you tell me what temperature we need to heat the oven to?
415 degrees.
Great job remembering what we learned before. That's right. We need to keep the butter and the milk in the fridge and must heat the oven to 415 degrees to make cornflake crumb chicken. Now that we have reviewed some important facts, I'm going to teach you to make this delicious dish all by yourself. Now please listen closely to the 6 simple steps to making cornflake crumb chicken. First, dip the piece of chicken in the milk. Second, place the chicken in the bag of crushed cornflakes and shake. Third, place the piece of chicken on the greased pan. Fourth, pour melted butter on the chicken. Fifth, sprinkle salt on the chicken. Sixth, sprinkle pepper on the chicken. Finally, once all of the pieces of chicken are breaded, the pan is ready to be put in the oven for about 30 minutes. I will repeat the steps one more time as I demonstrate. First, dip the piece of chicken in the milk. Second, place the chicken in the bag of crushed cornflakes. And shake. Third, place the piece of chicken on the greased pan. Fourth, pour melted butter on the chicken. Fifth, sprinkle salt on the chicken. Sixth, sprinkle pepper on the chicken. Can you please say these 6 steps with me?
Yes.
First, dip the piece of chicken in the milk.
Oh. Yes.
First,
dip the piece of chicken in the milk.
Second,
place the chicken in the bag of crushed cornflakes and shake.
Third, place the piece of chicken on the greased pan. Fourth, pour melted butter on the chicken. Fifth, sprinkle salt on the chicken. Sixth, sprinkle pepper on the chicken. Great job preparing the chicken. Now, listen only. When I make cornflake crumb chicken, do I place the chicken in the milk first? Yes. How do I know? Because first, I dip the piece of chicken in the milk. Do I pour butter on the chicken after I place it in the pan? Yes. How do I know? Because I need to place the chicken in the pan before I pour melted butter on it. Do I put salt on the chicken before I dip it in the milk? No. How do I know? Because I must wait until after I put cornflakes on the chicken and then butter before I salt the chicken. Now I have some questions for you. Steve, do I put cornflakes on the chicken before I put butter on the chicken?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because you need to put the cornflakes on the chicken before butter.
Excellent. You are paying very close attention. You need to put cornflakes on the chicken before butter. Do I dip the chicken in milk before I put cornflakes on?
No.
How do you know?
Because you need to dip the chicken in the milk before you shake it in the cornflakes.
Correct. You are doing a fantastic job. You are really getting this. I think we are ready to make some chicken. Okay, remember, first, dip the piece of chicken in the milk. Second, place the chicken in the bag of crushed cornflakes and shake. Third, place the piece of chicken on the greased pan. Fourth, pour melted butter on the chicken. Fifth, sprinkle salt on the chicken. Sixth, sprinkle pepper on the chicken. And finally, once all of the pieces of chicken are breaded, the pan is ready to be put in the oven for about 30 minutes. Can you repeat these steps back to me?
Yes. First, dip the piece of chicken in the milk. Second, place the chicken in the bag of crushed cornflakes and shake. Third, place the chicken on the greased pan. Fourth, pour melted butter on the chicken. Fifth, sprinkle salt on the chicken. Sixth, sprinkle pepper on the chicken. Finally, Once all the pieces of chicken are breaded, the pan is ready to be put in the oven for about 30 minutes.
Your turn. Now you will do it. What do you do first?
Dip the piece of chicken in the milk.
And how do you know?
Because you need the milk on there, because you first dip the piece of chicken in the milk.
Excellent. Now you've dipped the piece of chicken in the milk. What's next?
Place the chicken in the bag of crushed cornflakes and shake.
Perfect. First you dip the chicken in the milk, then you place it in the bag of crushed cornflakes and shake. Now what's next?
You need to place the piece of chicken in the greased pan.
That's right. How do you know?
Because after you shake the chicken in the cornflakes, you place the chicken in the pan.
Great, you are doing so well. Let's keep going. After you place the chicken in the pan, do you sprinkle salt on it?
Yes, you sprinkle salt on it. No, because you pour melted butter on the chicken first. Oh, I gotta...
Wow, great job remembering the steps. What do you do after you pour melted butter on the chicken?
You sprinkle salt on the chicken now.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, sprinkle...
Then you sprinkle pepper on the chicken. Mm-hmm. And then... put that there.
Awesome job making chicken, Steve. Now we are ready to put our pan in the oven and cook. Now, I would love to have you tell me how to properly make cornflake crumb chicken. Can you do that?
Yes, I can. First, you dip the chicken in the milk. Second, you place the chicken in the bag of crushed cornflakes and you shake. Third, you place the chicken on the greased pan. Fourth, you place the melted butter on the chicken. Fifth, you sprinkle the salt on the chicken. Sixth, you sprinkle the pepper on the chicken. Finally, once all the chicken pieces are breaded, the pan is ready to be put in the oven for about 30 minutes.
Steve, I think it's safe to say you have learned the steps to make cornflake crumb chicken. You did a great job remembering all of the steps in the correct order. Learning to cook for yourself is a very important skill to have. Now you'll be able to make yourself your favorite dish for supper, even when nobody else is home. You did a great job listening and learning today. You will be able to enjoy a delicious meal in about 25 minutes. This is delayed retention. Hi, Steve. I hope you enjoyed your supper. Can you tell me, do I dip the chicken in milk before or after I shake it in the cornflakes?
You put the chicken in the milk before you put it in the cornflakes.
Super job learning how to cook cornflake crumb chicken today, Steve. I'll have to have you cook it for me sometime.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Emily.